Yeah, how you been, man?
I've been doing. I'm good, ish, kind of.
All right, all right, all right. Anything new?
Um, I mean, not really. Other than CEO.
Opt that for after. How's it
Yeah.
feel having two pilots up right now?
It's 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 really interesting having both of them up. Like, obviously, like CEO has done leaps and bounds better than we could have ever possibly imagined.
Yeah.
Uh, um, and Bloody Luck's gotten a little bit of a boost because of it too. But I think I think people are they're they're really hyped for um, for CEO, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I, I just watched your reaction to episode
Yeah.
one. I thought it was so funny that at the end of it you were like, "I ain't calling him Beckett."
Calling him Becky, man. Uh-uh.
It's been so funny because after writing the story and working on it, right
Mm.
now, because I've been writing it and it's so intertwined with Met. Sometimes when I talk about him, I'll be like, yeah, because Beck, I mean Met, uh, and it's really funny, but it's been really fun to write I'm the CEO and put in all the little references and things we've been doing.
I
So
see. Seems pretty fun because all you get to do is just mess around a lot, you know. Because like you just have a whole world to explore with Dylan. That's it.
yeah, we got a world to explore with Dylan. Something that we're trying to do with the pilot is establish a lot of the actual story bits or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, and kind of move forward from there. Um, to something like we did take a step back from a lot of the more comedy aspects because we're really early on,
Yeah.
and so we're just trying to kind of put a. Don't get me wrong, there's still comedy there, right?
Yeah.
But we're just trying to establish the world and everything and have a good time while doing it.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's been really interesting. It's also been really funny like uh, with the crew because we'll talk about a lot of ideas. We have character references all throughout. Like characters are references to either voice me staff or voice me properties and things like that
Oh,
that are
nice.
that are in this world. And it's funny.
Okay. Okay.
We've been enjoying it.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Any that are obvious, or you plan on putting in, or just like ideas so far?
Well, I mean, just in the first episode,
Yeah, I didn't catch any because I wasn't really paying attention.
um,
Yeah.
there are um, there are a couple of subtle references. Oh, I say subtle. They're actually right in your face.
Yeah.
Um,
Too bad I'm
but the
fucking.
the the five-way split panel where it shows the different characters, right?
Yeah.
Uh, there's a penguin in there that's obviously a reference to Percy, the voice me one of the voice me community managers.
Okay. I still haven't talked to him yet.
Um, and then we got the reference to Met's bear story.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then one of the main characters, one of the leads, his name is Michael. Um, he's a direct reference to Thrash and Minefield.
Ah. Okay.
So yeah, we tried to do all the starting executives were all chosen as references to Voice Me. The female character is our take on V, which was the Voice Me mascot for a long while.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at the preview, even though I said I was not gonna do this, but I'm looking at it.
I One thing we wanted is you're not gonna get much out of the preview. We didn't put any lettering into
Okay.
it. There's no story. It's literally just panels to kind of show off what what might be in the chapter. I can already tell you right now they're all completely out of order.
Understandable.
But like we wanted to show off how each chapter since we started has progressively gotten better
Okay.
and better.
Okay.
Like our art style for the series shifted dramatically from the prologue, right? Like the prologue, we did the one thing about the prologue is like we just did it to give
do
to
it.
Dylan as a joke.
Ah, I see.
Like we were just like, here you go, right?
Mm.
And so like we weren't worried about like a style or too much about the coloring or whatever.
Yeah.
It was more or less just like, here you go, like this is like a proof of concept, just being kind of funny. And
Yeah.
it by no means looks bad, but like if you compare it just to episode 1, episode 1 just looks 1,000 times better. And the thing, and I remain to this point, is that episode 1, like we were talking, so we had a release party for the release of episode 1.
Yeah.
And we were talking like some, you know, the art crew, you know, I'm the CEO crew. We were getting together before it, and we were kind of talking, looking it over, you know, seeing if we wanted to make any really quick changes or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were looking at it, and we were just like, you know, there's some things we would have changed about episode 1. Like in the color and the like the overall flow of it. And we're like, but you know what, it's fine because like episode 1 looks fantastic, right?
Yeah. I can definitely see the improvement from the prologue 100%.
But it is nowhere's close to where we're at starting in episodes like 3 and 4.
How far are you with the series? Like the, I mean, obviously pilot.
So I'm already nearly done writing the pilot. Right?
Okay. That makes sense.
I basically have 2 episodes left.
All right.
So this, when I say that this has been a shotgun production, I'm not even kidding, right? Like it has been absolutely insane, and that's not to say that, you know, we've lost any quality or anything like that. No, hands down, this has been absolutely insane because we started this project in December, near the end of December too, right?
Yeah.
Like that first prologue, right? We had started it maybe only 10 days before we posted it.
Damn, nice.
You know, mind you, it's only 25 panels, right? Like it was meant to be a little, you know, short thing just for fun, right?
Yeah.
But that was done in less than, or like all given time into it, you know, without people being like, hey, I'm on another project, can't do it today. It in reality took way less than a week. It took like 2 days, 2-3 days.
Damn.
Storm, I gave him the script, and within 3 hours he had it drafted.
Man's a fucking monster, bro.
He is a monster. I can't write scripts fast enough. But he did such a, you know, he did a really good job with the sketches and all that. And then we got EJ to line it, and he was just like, all right, well, I'll just line it. He lined it that way. For the prologue, and then I gave it to our colorist Strody, which is like, hey man, here, you know, kind of, you know, just color it the way that you want. I don't have a particular look. And he was like, okay, cool. So he did that. And then when because we showed it to Matt, he was just like, okay, so you're gonna pitch this? We would need a first chapter. And it was like, so we're like, all right, okay, let's get together. Let's try to work this out a little bit. And Storm had drawn very specifically, because it used to be, we took them down just so people could read the chapters easier. On the special announcement, you could see the so Stock can convert to actual magical power. He had drawn that panel, right? And literally, that one panel blew everybody's mind. Right? And so we were like, oh, so this is the style that they'd like to see. Okay, so let's do that. So we started working on it. We created um, basically the first 25 panels, and we gave that as the pitch for the full series. And people liked it enough, that we were given the shot to be a pilot run, which is incredible.
Yeesh. All right, all right.
And like it has been a crazy wild ride to think that we made 4 chapters fully done, right?
Huh?
In 27 days.
Calm down a little bit.
But because of that, and we have all this pre-production done, we're able to do instead of working to it week by week, we're able to do these like episodic previews that we post after the chapter's up. But the funniest thing is, and because we were making these, we were like, do we want to put lettering? Do we want to make it like a trailer? And we were like, nah, never mind. So like, what do we put at the bottom? And eventually we came up with, next time on I Am the CEO. And all of us made the joke that the only thing that we could read from that is next time on I Am the CEO.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I looked at that. I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball,
we totally made it a reference to that, and we thought it was really funny. And I think the biggest thing about it that made it funny to us was we were just like, it's self-referential humor.
Yeah.
But it's been so fun to see, and the support for the series has been incredible. We have 1 chapter out, one. Like,
Yep.
well, we had the prologue, but none of us have we don't really count the prologue.
Yeah.
But we have, after posting episode 1, gotten to 9.4K views. We released it on the 31st. That's, as the time of this recording, that's 2 days ago.
Nice.
So it has been great. Yeah.
Hell, from just looking at it, how people are reacting to it, especially with me putting up that joke post, the joke art. Oh yeah, also talking about how you feel about that. I clearly won. I
don't know what you're talking about. It's the best drawn one yet. It's
You're
the
not
best
wrong.
one yet.
Not wrong, bro. I went
I'm
crazy.
just saying.
I went crazy on that one. Y'all haven't seen it? It's right up on the screen now. I clearly won. That's Dylan right there. He's the GOAT. Yep, I clearly won the Draw in Your Style contest. I mean, it's just, I'm just magic with it, I converted from stocks, Is what it is.
I used my own stock power to make this.
Damn. Yeah.
I did find it funny because you went all the way down and you looked at the credits page and you were like, who the hell came up with the idea to make it a credits contract?
Like, I was like, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense.
I like making each and every credits page a little bit unique to the series.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, you know what's fun? The series is based on business and stock and contracts and deals. I was like, all right, so that's what we're gonna do.
I had a feeling it was you that made it. I had the idea. I knew it was you.
Yeah, so I came up with that idea, and then I was just like, hey guys, can I actually get like a vectored image of your signature? And they were like, why? And I was just like, no reason.
Just like casual identity, stealing, that's all it is,
But, I did, like all of these signatures, but I think except one is the actual signature. They all actually
Whose could be wrong? I feel
uh,
like it was probably Hex.
Yeah, it was Hex. He doesn't have a tablet, so he couldn't do it.
I mean, understand.
I mean, the funny thing is Eli didn't have one either. But he took a picture of his, and then one of our artists traced back over it.
That's illegal, right?
Yeah, if it was a real contract, sure.
I mean,
It's
you
not
make
a
it a real
contract.
contract if you don't.
Well,
Just
it
add
says
some
it.
words.
It says it right there. It says credit contract. All those lines are
I know,
actually
man.
they're actually fine print words. Like,
Exactly,
zoom
bro. You have
in
to
real
really, you have to
close.
really go in.
No, but no, it was something that I really wanted to do for the series because like having them actually sign it, I thought was like a neat little personal touch.
Yeah.
You know, it gives it a little bit more of that, just like, oh, you know, like, wow, they signed. So now, you know, if we release the, you know, the physical copy, they're all signed.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
They're all signed. They all have the
Not wrong.
the signature.
Not wrong.
But joking aside, I just thought it was, you know, something that was neat and cool, and
Yeah.
I thought it would go really well with this. We also decided to put the credits at the very end instead of like up at the top because we wanted it to be more simple. And then because another thing I noticed is you were just like, oh, they forgot the number. I didn't forget the number. I didn't want the number in the episode.
Put the number in it.
The where it says episode, the dotted line.
Yeah.
I was talking with Storm today, and he was just like, "Yeah, we'll probably get rid of the episode because it's a little confusing." And I was just like, "Yeah, I just didn't want the number. I just wanted the title."
Okay.
In the little title card.
Uh-huh.
So you know, it's just like you're looking, and you're just like, "Oh," and it's just like, "Oh, this episode's
like,
called the dotted line."
You could, you know, you just make the ep smaller, right?
No, much smaller.
And then just the dotted line. You could do that. That is an option. So you didn't have to, you know, have it take up so much space. The episode 1.
There's still a lot that we're like figuring out, I guess, right?
Yeah.
How we want it to kind of look. Like, we only recently like figured out how very specific things were going to be shown on in panels, and again, that really just comes down to, yo, we've been doing this for basically a month, right? But it's been so fun to work and write on this very specifically because I get to do an isekai that's based on business, right?
Yeah. Which is unique. Like, I've never seen anything close to that.
Yeah, I actually really like, one of the things is in like, to be honest, in a lot of this pilot, I'm trying not to delve too deep into the system, like the power system, because I am not a businessman, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things that I want to actually do is, as it moves forward, you see more of that, like actual business and like kind of how it works.
Yeah.
And that's something that we really want to do because we think it'll be fun. And another thing, because like, you know, we've all talked, like as a group, we've talked about this. A lot of business is super boring. Yeah. We don't want to make the series boring. So like, really, one of the things is trying to get those ideas across while still making it fun and entertaining.
Yeah.
So there has been a little bit of just being like, oh, how can I make this idea work and like actually work? But no, we've been having so much fun with character designs and moments, and I don't think there's a single one of us that is just like, all right, well, we're only planning for the pilot, that's it. We're all like, so later on in the story, right, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Like, Storm has designed characters that probably won't come in until the end of the first arc. Like,
damn.
he's just designing characters. Like, if I'm like, oh yeah, you know, we'll have this and this, like, he's just like, all right, it's done. I was like, what do you mean it's done?
Oh, done.
Storm is a fantastic artist. He is.
Yeah.
He is so skilled and so talented, and so fast. He's so fast. It's crazy.
Oh.
Basically, I put a script out, and if he isn't busy, it's done the same day.
Nice.
Like, this team is ridiculous. like EJ gets lines out like quicker than anything else, and once the lines are done, immediately Strody is on top. So it is, and like Strody is so good at coloring. He's able to make every panel pop, and also like he makes every panel pop, but then he puts a lot more into very specific panels. So those panels, they come out even further, and you're just like, I never could have imagined. This was definitely not how it looked in my head, but it's so much better than I could have ever thought.
Yeah.
They've done such a good job.
Nice.
And I always listen to their feedback on chapters and things like that, so it's been super great. All of us really like the God of Commerce.
Yeah. I made him like a dickhead though. Like I feel like he's hella disrespectful.
Look, the way that we like intend him is, yeah, he's a little disrespectful, but the idea of him is he's like, this is business. We're straight. We're to the point. That's it. We're
like,
done.
Yeah, I got it. Like where you're like, you know, like yeah, he's disrespectful, but you also got that underline of like, damn, I sympathize. You know, like he got some sympathy in him. You know, but he's a dickhead. Like that's how I view him.
I haven't revealed his name to anybody. Well, I mean, we know what it is. Like the crew does.
His name's probably Jack or something.
I just know one thing. You know, this is like a little bit of spoiler territory for people who watch this. His name is hilarious to me.
Okay.
I instead of giving him some, you know, like I didn't base him off of any like pre-known kind of God of business or commerce or whatever.
Yeah.
I just gave him a name that I thought would be funny.
Okay.
And it is.
Is it guessable?
I don't know if it's guessable.
Is it like a normal name?
I mean, it's super normal, but I don't know if it's guessable.
Okay. Okay. That's all I need. I'm gonna be like, I'm literally going to find a website with every name possible and tell you every name, bro. And I'm gonna get it eventually. I hope you know that.
You just start messaging me every single name.
Every name that starts with A, here. Every name that starts with B, here. I'll get it. Don't you wait. I'll get it. Yeah.
I do. One of my favorite panels from episode 1 is Death on PTO. It's such a good. It was such a funny.
I just realized I paused though.
Oh no!
I don't know when I did it. Well, I don't know what y'all missed. You missed something.
Well, you know,
we're not talking about it again. I don't know when I did it.
I don't know when you did it. I don't know what you did, but that's so funny. There's just gonna be a point where it's like talk and then nothing.
And I'm not gonna do nothing about it, bro. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I don't care. Yeah, it is, bro. I think we lost like probably like 5 to 10 minutes of stuff, maybe.
Oh.
We just talk more then.
Oh no! Did we lose all the talk about the scar?
I have no idea, but there's a guy with a $sign scar. If you go read the chapter right now, it's voice me /series/I am the same. Go read it. You can see this motherfucker, bro.
It's been doing so well that they put it on the featured tab.
Nice.
So it's one of the like featured series at this point, which is
it's up there.
It's super nice. It's been getting. I've only been given praise. Well, that's not true, and I think the funniest thing is
I'll stop it. It was trash. I'm sorry. Do something else.
How could you?
Exactly. Cry.
No, but like something about it that I've always thought has been very interesting is like, so like when we've been posting things, most of my series have gotten, you know, basically just praise, right?
Yeah.
Just praise here, praise there, which is nice. Don't get me wrong, right? I like that.
Mm.
But I thought the funniest thing was we've had a couple of comments on Instagram's posts about like how it looks basic, or how these characters look like very specific characters in other series, right? Which to us baffles us because I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
the design for Dylan does not look like Itadori.
Oh, I gotta look at the Dory.
Yeah, people are like, they're just like, oh, Jujutsu's coming after you. Your character just looks like Itadori. And I'm
Wait. We talking like when he a first appearance? When he was
I guess,
just
like,
I don't fucking see it. Like, what are they talking about, bro?
no, like the only thing that we could think of is it's the white hair at first. Is that's what we said, and then I went, Itadori's hair is pink.
No, I'm looking at it like maybe wait, I'm trying to justify this in any plausible way. Maybe it's just like the hair with like the fades on the side. Maybe it's probably like that.
Maybe,
But it's just like I don't. He literally, it's just that. Like I don't see anything else.
I think the funnier thing is there are panels where people have also been like, oh, he just looks like Ichigo, and we're like, no, he doesn't.
It's long hair, like the long-haired version. I don't know, man.
I just like
because
look,
like even like adult Ichigo when he grown up as a kid and everything, I don't see it. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
when he has a dad cut, I don't see it.
Like one thing, because like Storm does have a style that it's kind of close to Bleach, right? Like if you look at the panels, you can kind of see it in certain instances, but
yeah, it's like the sharpness. I see it,
but they don't. But at the same time, so do most mangas, right? They have a very sharp kind of character design to them. So like sitting here and being like, oh, he looks like this character and he looks like this character. It's like you could say that about 90% of characters. Because you could sit there and be like, okay, well, Itadori looks like Natsu because he has pink hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like
I just don't see the Ichigo. I don't see it. It's not there.
It was so funny because those posts would come out, and like Storm would be like, man, he'd be like, just like they're saying these things, and I'm just sitting over there, and he's like, are you crying? And I was like, it's just so beautiful. We have haters. We finally made it.
Yup.
Like, I'm that weird person that I'm like, I'm fine with having a hater or two, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm still on your mind, and two, guess what? And then you're still reading it.
Yeah, you come in here just to hate, bro. You follow just to hate. It's kind of weird.
I mean, that's why the new Velma series got a season 2.
Yeah, because like literally everyone's like watched it to see if it was bad or not. That's what people were doing. It's like, you fucked up. Y'all gave the views. Y'all literally made it better than like y'all literally made it view higher than The Last of Us. That's your fault. Sorry.
Y'all did it.
I haven't even watched the Last of Us show.
I haven't watched The Last of Us yet. I also have not watched Velma though.
I have not either. I'm not touching that.
I wasn't gonna touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
Because again, it came down to that, like, just hate watching it is still watching it.
Yeah, because like you can't just like go into it like knowing you're gonna hate it and then like it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb.
Like, I've never understood hate watching, right?
Yeah.
If you start not liking something, then I say don't watch it.
Yeah, because like that's how I feel about a couple series. It's just that like I'm not gonna touch it again. Because like why would I do that?
Yeah, it's like me and Thrash. No, I'm kidding.
Wow! Wow! You hear this shit, My Fury? He call you out. He call you out.
I calling him. No, like you have no idea how many times I've tried to in scripts with Michael's character have him say something in regards to Thrash, and they've been like, you can't do that. And I was like, but I can. This is the whole point of the series, is to just be funny about that.
Yeah.
This whole character is based on that character. Well, I wouldn't say his whole character is based on 13. He's really more based on Mind, but that's not the point.
Wow.
But it like, at this point, to me, it's just a meme to be to go at Thrash, because one thing that I will say is, like, again, and I've said this multiple times, when it comes to Thrash, a lot of the early stuff, the art style, it wasn't for me, right? I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It just
Hate.
What?
Hate. Yeah.
Let it flow.
Spread misinformation.
Let the power fuel you.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But like, in these most recent chapters, right, there has been fire art, right? Like I'll say this right now. Episode 31, which premiered yesterday, came out yesterday.
I have read it, so don't worry. You can say so.
So he sent me, I think it's like panel. Hold on.
214.
1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. It's like panel 5, right? Got all these like massive creatures and stuff. He sent me just this panel, and my only response to him was,
wow.
Let me find it. I was like, oh shit, that looks fucking sick. Like,
nice.
Because, and I've said this before, I'll give credit where credit is due. And another thing is, I've always liked Thrash's story, right? Like, I've always liked Thrash's story.
Okay.
It was always don't you? Like, even in all those interviews where people are like, "Oh, he hates Thrash," I've always been like, "But the story is good. I still recommend reading it.
I don't remember that at all.
Like, I like the story. I couldn't get behind the art.
He's lying. He be lying.
Why you always lying?
Exactly. Why you lying? Why are you lying?
I like, Mind's he's a good friend of mine. I liked his story. I think I do like the art, and I'll always give him credit where credit is due, because even though it may not fully be the style that I particularly care for, right? Yeah. That doesn't mean that it's bad.
Okay.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Don't you me?
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Okay. You're just backpedaling.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah. I mean, you hate Thrash. That's all I got from it.
That's all I ever get from whatever you say.
Exactly. All I hear is hate.
Now, Hunter Hunter's a different story. What?
Yeah, more hate, okay? It's just more hate.
It's always hate.
You always just gotta cause drama, C.E.O.
Why you gotta do this?
Why? Why? Yeah. Yeah. Making hot takes is fun.
I mean, I honestly think it's fun to do. In my opinion. Just kind of just sitting here and just like saying something that could be considered as spicy has always been something it's been funny for me. Because then one thing about it is, for me anyway, in doing so, now it's just like, oh, well, now it's just a common meme. C.E.O. doesn't like Thrash. He bashes on Thrash or whatever. Yes. And I think that's funny. Because Mind knows how I feel. Like, because we talk, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're actually friends. So he knows that I'm like, man, this panel is fire, man. This is great. I love, this chapter was amazing.
Yeah, and then he says to me, this shit was dog. Remember that? He said that it was trash. Continue.
And then, no, I don't, to be perfectly honest, I don't think I've ever been given a panel or seen anything in Thrash that I was like, yo, this looks bad. I hate this. I can't stand it. Like, even in the early chapters when I didn't like the art, it was never just like, oh, I hate this. This art sucks. It's just like, I just don't like the style. It's not my thing. It's not that it's bad. I don't like. Look, I can't draw more than a stick figure. I can't talk about what good or bad art is.
Yeah, I can't. Me and you are not the same league, I guess. I can clearly draw, unfortunately for you.
I know, because you won the,
Exactly.
the CEO.
It's not even a competition, yo. Good try, everybody. Y'all can wrap it up, but I won.
I doubt I will see a better one.
Exactly, bro. I don't.
It's
It's
just
not possible.
not possible. Not the one that Third drew. Not.
Yeah. Third. I'm sorry, but I kind of won, bro. So like, if you ever see this, I kind of beat you. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Like I don't know. I don't know how, but actually, I fucking know how. Look at the post. That's all you gotta say. Look at Dylan Swag. That's the title of the fucking file. Dylan Swag. That's the actual name of the panel, like the picture. I still won. It's all that matters. Yep.
But
right there.
Kind of rolling back to the to CEO a little bit. One of the more interesting things has just been like, all the people coming to me and talking about it.
Yeah.
People being like, "Oh, this is gonna be so good." I saw a comment on one of the Instagram posts. It was like, "Yo, this thing's gonna be bigger than God Game," and I was just like, "I don't know about that one."
Hold on now.
I'm like, I don't know about that.
Like, I like, yeah, you appreciate you having, like you seeing the potential. But
I'll always appreciate that.
That's branding.
Now, I will say, when it comes to this series, I am hands down, and I do mean this. I'm coming for a top spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming for top 5.
Yeah. Coming with top 5 with a pilot, that would be gross.
Look, I know, trying to get into the top 5. One, it's gonna take some time. It's not gonna be right off the bat, because the lowest top 5 is at 64K or I'm sorry,
600.
Yeah, 647K. So it's it's obviously gonna take me some time. But if we're consistent and we're consistent in our uploads and in the story and doing a good job, I think we have a shot of being in top 5. I know for a fact, I at least believe that I'm the CEO will become an original, just based off of its current growth.
Yeah.
Right. And
I agree.
I think that's really cool. So, one thing is because mine sent me this message the other day. He was sitting there and he
that it was
sent me a message.
bad.
He was just like, no, I didn't say it was bad.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He was.
What are you talking about?
He's like, what do you? He was like, do you think that I'm the CEO will be a career starter for you? And I was like, I think it's a good starting point. Yeah. And he's like, the reason I ask is because I think it's going to be.
Nice. Too bad he was fucking lying. No, I'm joking.
But it's one of those things of just like it's so interesting and so fun to me to have a series that a lot of people they're really into.
Yeah.
Bloody Luck, a lot of people were really into too, but I didn't have a name, right?
Yeah.
There was no name.
Big name attached, yeah.
There was no big name attached to it.
Besides, Jugo for a while,
Well, yeah, because Jogo was doing editing, but in reality, Bloody Luck it was still my thing to try to bring up.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a name. There's I'm just some author from the bottom ladder trying to get up there, and
hey, just like me.
It did. The thing is that for someone who didn't have that big of a name, right? Who wasn't some big name or whatever. Bloody Luck did not do bad.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't do bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
CEO gets all of, is getting a lot of its, potential and the way that it's, just for I want to say 3 reasons, right?
Yeah.
One, it's a huge thing in the voice me community because
Okay.
the community feels like, you know, they're like the memes that they make are being heard and added into the story,
Yeah.
right? And then, you know, obviously the main character is roughly based off Dylan.
Roughly.
Because we said this during the thing that when I made this, while I used Dylan's name, you know, the joke on his likeness and some of his personality traits, I never wanted it to be fully Dylan.
Yeah.
Because I never want Met to think, you know, like if I do a character moment where it looks like he's being a jerk or whatever,
Yeah.
to
That's
make
just,
people think that
yeah.
that it's him.
Yeah, I got you.
Because it's just like, you know, it's me writing the character. Which is another reason why in the story we do certain things about the way he's been isekai'd and how long he's been there, so that there is still a differentiation, and it's also why I did change his name to a different name, right? So there is that, like, even if it, you know, like you're like, oh, that's Dylan. The fact that he has a different name in this world, there's that slight disconnect between real world Dylan and I am the CEO.
Yeah.
You know,
You
so
could say it's like Dylan Beckett, not Matt.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's Beck, not Matt.
Yeah.
Because people have asked me this, and I think it's really funny. They're like, why did you make his name Beckett? And I was like, because initially I was going to change his nickname to Bet, and he was like, and people have been like, what? And I was like, because a phrase popped into my head. You can always bet on Beck.
Okay.
And so, you know, because Bet, and that's where that train of thought came into. And it's just super funny because another thing that was funny is people are like, Beckett's last name in this world, which it gets brought up in episode 2, but it's really not. Yeah. His name is Beckett Mathis. And everyone's like, "Why'd you pick Mathis?" And I went, "Math,
mathematical."
Because of math. That's literally why his last name is Mathis.
All right.
Because business, math, and things like that, and it was just that's why I picked that name. But you know, everyone just calls him Beck.
All right.
I think there's only like one character that actually calls him Beckett. But they're a later edition. Anyways,
okay.
But no, like one thing is, and like, because and the team, like, there was a point that someone was just like talking on the team, and they were like, "Oh man, you know, one of the villains should be Brandon." And I was
yes.
I was
that
like,
would be funny.
I was like, I would like to do something like that.
Oh,
right?
I just wait, hold on.
But one of the things about it is, one of the reasons why I'm not is making him like right off the bat. One of the villains is I don't want to run out of villain ideas or character ideas within the first couple of arcs.
Yeah, like how would it feel like if Brandon was a villain? Have to give him a brand.
I have to give him a brand.
Yes. And then, you know, like, have to play on it, bro. You have to. Like, it's either, like, you could give him, like, a brand, like, you know, like a cow brand, like you brand a cow or whatever. Or, like, you give him a clothing line or something. I don't know. Do something like that. That would be funny.
That has been something that we've been talking about, like, in the story and just, like, certain things. Like, a lot of the magic that we've created for this is named after business terms.
Okay.
So like there's a character that uses something later that's called delayed delivery, which is a term for when you kind of purposefully push back the delivery of of a kind of asset or product.
Okay.
Um, there's another one that's really cool. It's called Debt Bomb.
Okay.
And so we did things like that because we really wanted, to do. There are some cool like power names. Like one character has abilities. They're called investments. And like we've based this entire world off like just off the concept and idea of business. Like towns, instead of having like guilds attached to them, they have companies.
Yeah.
Right. You actually raise through the ranks in companies, and the rank is actually important. Like what you are is important in in that company and things like that.
Okay.
So I like it's so funny to me. Certain things about the story. One thing that will come out that I actually really like is that the term for adventurer in this isekai is known as a freelancer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
I understand.
I really liked that idea, right? Of freelancers doing contract.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's a really cool idea. And like even companies can take contract work, right? So like whole companies, they can send people out, to do contract work with other companies so that they can, make, money. And it's something that we've thought and tried to do like put a lot of time into trying to decide how it's going to work, because we don't want it to just feel like, oh, this is funny, haha. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's a business, it's a world based on business. We've worked really hard to do what we've done, and there's still a lot more to be done, right? Even when it comes to like world building and things like that. But something that I have stated with the group is that if it goes down on paper and gets put out, then that's it. There's no retconning it. There's no, once it's like released and it's out there, like that's it. I would like to sit here and tell you that I have everything entirely planned out, but again, shotgun production.
Exactly.
The thing about this is, like I said, it wasn't really supposed to be something like, it wasn't supposed to be this, which is why all the support and everything has just been mind blowing. And so I've been scrambling to try to make sure that I have this really solidified and set kind of like ideology for everything in this world, as I'm going. The moment that it gets released, that's it. It is that if it's in that episode, it's not changing.
Yeah.
So that has been something that's been very fun and interesting to work around, because it's a different type of writing for me, because I normally don't do it this way.
Okay.
Normally I'm like, all right, it's like this, and it's like this. Okay, now I can write scripts.
Yeah.
This has been like, okay, another idea. Okay, well now that goes here, but it can't contradict this. Yeah. All right, I've configured it. Go on to the next one, and like so, it's a different way of doing it, but it does kind of work out a little bit into the way that the world works in all reality. Because something that we've been talking about that's very interesting is, one, we do want it to still remain a comedy, but we still want it to have its action and things like that. But like something about, there's a fluidity to business that's very interesting, because business, even practices in business, can change like that, the drop of a dime. And so that is something that we've actually like really thought about, and it being something that's really, really interesting. Me and Storm were talking about this the other day, because he was asking me about like, for Veron, and at one point he's just sitting there, and they had posted a meme with one of the characters as he's just like, we've been trying to contact you about your magical insurance.
All right. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And it was, we thought that was funny, but he was sitting there and he's like, does this world have the magical equivalent of IRS? And I went, yes. They're
Technically,
called the MRS.
wow.
And he
Wow.
was just like,
Say less.
are those the villains? And I was just like, yes, they're coming to steal Beck's money.
Alright,
They're
alright.
coming to steal Beck's magic, and we started dying laughing. We thought that was a funny idea, and so that's something that we are probably going to incorporate is the MRS.
Okay. Interesting.
It's just, there's a lot of things that we think will be really funny and like really interesting, and like there's a lot of comedy moments that we want to add. And mind you, the team's sad because there's no point to put a lot of the ideas that we talked about within the pilot, right?
Mhm.
And we're just like, they're like, oh, but I really want it. It's like, I know you wanted to, it doesn't fit.
Yeah. Too much, okay? There's too much going on already.
But I'm looking forward to it because the first 4 episodes are really cool,
Okay.
in my opinion. There's a lot of really cool concepts and a lot of really cool things that happen. And then the last half of the pilot so far is just also really cool.
All right.
It's
Okay.
like one thing that I really like about the series is that in every single script and every single episode and everything that we've done, the team and everything has just they've made it's progressively getting better and better and better and better. You know, and so
Yeah.
I think that's something that's so cool, so cool.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy for you, man. Got all this shit going on. Seems pretty fun.
It's been really nice. After Bloody Luck ended, there was like a very brief moment of like, it's like, I didn't do anything. I must suck, right?
Yeah.
Didn't go anywhere. But I kind of had an epiphany about it's just like, well, it's my first work, right? It's my first work, so that's understandable. But I can't just stop. I can't just quit. If I want to do this, I need to move forward. And so I had started working on a completely different project, something that I've been writing for nearly 10 years. And then I was just in that town hall listening, and then Storm drew a little, he drew a little like, that time I got reincarnated as CEO, because that was the original name. And
Well, you were going long name route before?
well, that was what he wrote.
Ah.
Like, we hadn't talked. He just drew that as a picture, as a joke, because Matt had made a joke about an isekai. And then I was like, Storm, I'll write it if you draw it. Storm was like, okay. And I like to say initially, I had gotten this confused, and we actually clarified this during the live read, release party, was I would say that Storm bet me to do it. The Storm isn't the one that bet me to do it. It was Matt who bet me to do it. Because he saw me say, he was like, all right. He was like, bet. If it's good enough, we'll make it a pilot. Bet. Right? And it was like, don't kid. And so Storm was sitting there. He's like, all right, whatever. And then I messaged Storm afterwards and was just like, I'm gonna write this. And Storm's like, okay, whatever. And then he kind of forgot about it. These are his words from the release party. Right? He's just like, I kind of forgot about it. And then like 3 days later, I sent him the script, and he was just like, this madman actually did it. And he looked it over and read it and was like, okay, that's actually kind of funny. And so he drew that in 3 hours. He took 3 hours out of his day and then just sent it back to me. We sent that off, and they were like, hey, are you going to finish this? And I was like, well, damn. Okay. And then there were a few edits that we needed to make, so we did that. And then I sent him off to the line and the color, right? And I already told you this part of the story, right? So, but that's how it started. it was me almost at a point, like just picking myself up from being at a low point of being like, oh man, Bloody Luck didn't do so good. That sucks. I really wish I could do more with those characters. And funny enough, we've actually talked about putting Rio in as a cameo somewhere. I am the CEO.
Damn. All right.
And I would be more than excited to see how Storm draws Rio, because
Trying to see that.
he draws ladies nice. Not that
Sir.
Sudaja didn't draw ladies nice. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Sudaja's still a fantastic artist. I don't know if you guys have you seen the little minisodes that's been
The
going
mini
up
episodes, I have not.
Yeah, so on Jogo's Instagram, there are these just like little mini short like skits or whatever. And Suda's just been drawing those for Jogo. So,
all right.
Yeah, if you want just like, funny thing is it has barely anything to do with Devil Up. Like it's like a modern day Devil Up.
Oh, those things. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's like the one where like he was like, yeah, fucking Alistair, can you like get me a dragon or something? Or the next chapter of Hunter x Hunter? Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
It was just like, what's another wish? The new chapter of Hunter x Hunter? Let's talk about the dragon. Right, those
be more realistic, okay.
Those have been those were drawn by Sudaja. He's been doing those.
Okay.
And I think they look really good. Another thing he's been doing, Sudaja, is he's been trying to do his YouTube. He's been doing these little short, like I think they're animations. Either that or animatics.
All right.
But yeah, no. So like, seems like Sudaja's doing well. And that makes me happy.
That's good.
We don't talk nearly as much as we used to, but we're also not working on the same projects anymore.
True. So like, understandable.
Yeah. But I've been busy with C.E.O. He's been busy with other stuff.
Yeah. Hope you guys work together again. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe if Bloody Luck ever comes back, but who knows?
Yeah. Hopefully it does, because like I was enjoying reading that.
I mean, I was enjoying writing it. I would enjoy for it to come back, but I do have a deep focus right now on my favorite, reincarnated CEO.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've made this joke a bunch of times because I think it's so funny. But like people like they'll ask me what the premise for I'm the CEO is, and I literally go, "Well, I killed my boss and he loved it."
Yeah.
And they're like, "I'm sorry, what?" And I'm just like, "I wrote a story where I killed my boss and he loved it." Like I was like, it's like it's every middle class worker's dream.
Yeah.
But
not wrong.
I say that as a meme because I think it's funny, but it's been a lot of fun to write that story and watch, like, even just Matt be excited for it.
Yeah.
Like one thing I'll tell you right now, Matt has access to every chapter, and he refuses to read them until they're posted.
Hey, nice. I don't be looking at no spoilers either.
He's like, I can't wait to see what you guys do.
I'll read them when everyone else can read them.
And even like when we were like, hey, we have the previews for the next episode's done, he was just like, nope.
Yeah.
He has seen art from later chapters, but that's mostly been for like he'll be like, hey, can we get this art so we can do like this, pick a couple of good of really cool panels. So he's seen that and been like, wow, this is nuts, I can't wait. But he hasn't read it, he doesn't know the context, he knows nothing.
Nice.
Which has been great. It's been so awesome to work on this project. It could end at 7 and I think I'd be okay.
All right.
But I don't think it's gonna end at 7.
Definitely with how it's growing. Definitely an original, most likely.
Like getting to that original status is like really our only goal.
Yeah.
Like, I sit there and I'm like, oh, I'm coming for a top slot, but in reality, that's me being like, when I've got 50 episodes, I'll be there, I promise, right? But
Yeah.
like, an achievable goal that we're talking about is just hitting that original status mode. And at first, we were talking about it, we were like, I don't. It may take a minute, right? Like we'll do the first 7, we'll have this long hiatus, and then it'll have its views, and we'll come back later. At this point, it's like we're gonna do that. We will have a hiatus. Do not misunderstand. After 7, there will still be a hiatus on episodes, because 1, I got to write them, and 2, we got to prep them.
Yeah.
But I don't foresee that hiatus being nearly as long as we thought it was going to be initially, because it is just like there's so much support and love and sharing of this series. It has been incredible. It's been so great to watch it also on Instagram blow up the way that it has.
Yes, sir.
So it's been really fun. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah.
And I said it with Bloody Luck, and I'll say it here, right? I just write the series.
Yeah.
This series would not be nearly as good as it is without Storm, EJ, Strody, Eli. They're the ones that help me make it as good as it is. Because Eli helps me with all the editing, right? Making sure that it looks good, making sure that we're going through good story beats and things like that.
Yeah.
Right? And then we've got, hell, even Storm does that too. Storm will be like, hey, I don't know how this feels. What if we did this? And I'm just like, you know what? I'm like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, let's try that. Like, everyone has a say in this project, and it's been great to work on it. Yeah. So it's not just me. So like, if you guys are reading it and sitting there and you're just like, oh wow, this moment was really cool, right? I can almost guarantee you that most of the really cool moments, they're not just me writing them. I may have put down the basic idea, but it's always being changed and made better by everybody else. So
yeah.
But you know how I be, Mops. You know how I am. If I work in a team, we work as a team.
Facts. See, fucking, I'm the CEO blow up, bro. That's crazy. I mean, even me just posting that one reel about it went crazy. We can see how crazy it's doing.
It's doing so well, and it really blows me away with how well it's doing, and I'm over the moon. It is far gone beyond my expectations. Like, one thing, we expected it to get some traction, right? Yeah. Like, we all have faith in the project. We expected it to get some traction. We did not expect the just massive outpour of traction that it has gotten in only these 2 days. Like, we're like, this is insane. Yeah. Like, we were at 2K on I think it was the 29th, right?
Yeah.
And then it shot up to 4 before the release. Like, we got to the release day, we were releasing it, it was at 4K. We were like, wow, it went up 2K in 2 days. We haven't even released the episode. What the heck's going on? Right?
Yeah.
And then we're like, all right, well, we'll in a week, we'll probably, get to, near the, doubling, right?
Yeah.
Nah, 2 days, we doubled over doubled the number. Nice. 2 days. We're still, freaking 5 days out from releasing episode 2. And so it's just been this really it's this fun and crazy ride to sit here and be like, wow, I never would have expected it to have blown up the way that it did.
I'm excited. It's been doing good too.
Yeah. And like I said, even Bloody Luck's gotten a small boost in in reads since then.
Yeah.
Not massively, but it has gotten a boost in reads, which has been nice.
Bloody Luck or
Yeah, just
legs.
bring back Rio. I
Bring
need
back
the leg
legs.
counter.
Bring back the legs. That's it. Just bring back the legs. That's all y'all need.
You're like, I care not about anything else, just the legs. You're like,
Wasn't said by me. But
you're like, what's the story about? I don't care. Legs.
I didn't say it, but legs.
I didn't say it, but
Yeah.
legs. No, I would like to go back to it at some point. But we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah. I have to see what happens with I'm the CEO, but I definitely see I'm the CEO getting there. Like probably by the end that you're when you finish the pilot. I definitely see it.
Yeah, I can definitely see that too. That's something that we've been talking about, like, because we're so excited, like we're hyped for the project, which is something that I think that's important, right? That's something that's very important. Is like, it's not just me who's like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the pro. I can't wait to see what happens from it. Like, literally everyone on the team,
Yeah.
right, is sitting there and they're just like, oh, I'm having so much fun working on this. I can't wait for more episodes. I can't wait to do this. Can't wait to do that for it. And so,
Yeah.
like, the whole team is just putting their all into it, and because of that, we're getting these really, really fantastic episodes, and everyone is just giving it their A game. And it's so fantastic. It's so fun to watch them work.
I mean, you can definitely see the difference of when like you're passionate about working what you're working on rather than when you're not. Definitely see.
Yeah, I 100% like. Who was I talking with? I think it was maybe it was. At one point we were talking about something, and I was just like, if you're not passionate in the writing, they're gonna feel it. The reader is gonna feel it. They're gonna know that you're just going through the motions. And he was like, I totally agree. So I think it was the reason for me having that conversation with him was I was having a little bit of writer's block.
Yeah.
For a couple of the chapters, because, like I said, we've been, we're trying to do this so quickly and get this out. I was writing, like, basically at the beginning, it was an episode every 2 or 3 days, like a full script, just pounding them out. Which, it sounds like that's some time, but when you think about it, these most weekly series, you're getting, at first you're getting a bunch of scripts at once, right?
Yeah.
But then you're getting one like once a week, so the author has time to collect the thoughts and really do it. And I just been like hammering them out, and it got to a certain point with one of the episodes where I was just like, man, it's gonna take me a minute on this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not entirely sure what I need to do here. But I did get it figured out and everything. He was just like, I don't want you, he was like, I don't want you getting burnt out. I don't want you, not liking the project. And I was like, well, one, I'd let you know if I didn't like the project. Two, I wouldn't write it if I wasn't having a good time. Just because I have a little bit of writer's block doesn't mean that it's, completely gone. Now it's just like, well, I hate this project. I don't want to do it anymore. So, but no, it's so interesting to watch this process. This process that for like Bloody Luck took nearly a year, right? From concept to coming out. And now we have this. Is roughly like a month and a half from concept to episode 1 release. It was about a month and a half because we did 4 episodes in 27 days.
Oh.
And that is the craziest thing. So good though. They've done such a good job. I've loved working with this team every single moment of the way. Like, now mind you, I basically handpicked the team, other than Storm, because Storm was the one who drafted it. But like, I picked the team straight up out of those that worked on Bloody Luck with me.
Nice.
I was like, this is the team to do it. This is the team to, get this done fast.
Yeah.
And they sure as hell did. They've worked they've just been doing such a good job. They're all incredibly talented. Like, I think that the most interesting thing about this production is like EJ, the line artist. The way that we're lining it's not his preferred style. Like, it wasn't something that he just knew how to do.
Yeah.
So like, when we started doing this, he had to learn a new way of doing line art.
Okay.
In order to make it look the way that like Storm, as the lead, wanted it to look. And EJ he was just like, all right, cool, I will learn this new way, no questions asked, right? And he just started learning this
hard in the paint.
This completely alien way of doing it for him, right?
Yeah.
And learned how to do it pretty efficiently in those 3 weeks. Like,
Nice.
There was a lot of like editing early on, being like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this. And he took every single thing with stride and was just like, yeah, no, not a problem. He'd go back, he'd redo that, he'd change it, like,
Nice.
things would be explained to him. It is just insane to watch that team work. And there are times that, and this is the coolest part I think about this group, right? Is sometimes we'll just sit in calls and talk while we work on it.
Yeah, be like that.
So there's like that difference between it being like, it's just like, oh, this is just a job, and hey, no, we're we're a group of people that really believe in it. We're friends working on it. It's just so cool. I have such a good time working with them.
I be doing that a lot when I'm just sitting here editing. I be in the BC on my server just chilling. I'm just talking to the people in there. Interesting people in that server. Yeah, very interesting.
No, I get it, 100%. Like, I've got the Discord for 0xP.
Oh yeah.
And I love everyone in that freaking server. They're all just this crazy group of just absolutely insane individuals.
Oh, yeah. I honestly haven't been active in a lot of other servers, so like that's why I don't even know. I don't be knowing like that,
Oh no, I get it. Trust me. Like,
yeah.
I'm not very active in other servers either.
Yeah, like Mind Fury was asking me. He DM'd me, yo, you in the Actually, no, he DM'd me saying like, yo. And then like an hour later, he was like, my bad. And it was like, you in the voice meet server? I'm like, that's all you that long for you to ask that? Yeah. I don't talk, but I'm here.
Yo, wait.
Yeah, he really just said yo for like an hour, and then was like, oh hey, I'm back. Yeah, you with the server? Wait, it was like 2 hours. I'm looking at the time frame now. What the fuck? But yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah, he does that sometimes. But,
yeah.
We love our special boy Mind Fury.
Yeah, I was talking to that bro. I was like, yeah, I might be more active. I get in more interviews and stuff. And then he brought up Dylan. I was like, damn, Dylan got isekai. I don't know how I'm gonna be talking to him. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, we could try to set it up. I don't know. He'd probably figure it out with his stocks power,
Yeah.
He'd probably find a way. Yeah.
If there's a will, There's a way.
If you have enough stocks, there's a way.
Yeah.
And that power system stock is funny. That's funny to me. It
No,
makes sense, but yeah, it's funny.
I'm really excited to explore it more, but
Delve into the power stocks.
I just want to like really set all the foundations before I start being like, and here are the intricacies.
Yeah, there gotta be something. They may not in the power system, but a power in the series gotta be something with Bitcoin or you know, crypto. It has to be, bro. It works. It works. There has to be, bro.
We actually thought about something like that. I think there's a joke in one of the episodes. It's like it's the currency of the future.
Ah, yeah. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, yeah. Like, I just feel like it has to be mentioned in some weight,
capacity.
you know, yeah, in some capacity, because it's like because like they do crypto over there in the business world sometimes, you know, like they be, you know, doing it, fumbling and getting back up again. They be doing it a lot. Actually,
you're not wrong.
Like,
But
I just, yeah,
it is definitely something that we thought about. We've tried to think about a lot of really cool powers relating to business and just like commerce and things like that.
Yeah,
like we want this to be something that's really cool and just special in its own way.
yeah. I mean, that whole like the credits contract kind of just brings out like the character of it, you know.
Yeah,
But, like,
and that was
go
that
ahead.
was something I really liked about the credits contract, was just the like playing into the series itself.
Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, even the people behind it are like, yeah, we know, we're about we got
know
it,
what we
okay.
did.
Yeah,
we know what we did.
Yeah, we know what we did. We're not sad about. We're not mad about it. Are you? Like, this is what we're doing now, okay?
It's like, this is how it goes. This is what we doing.
Yeah. I mean, I rock with it, so all matters. If I rock with it, that's all that matters.
Yeah. it doesn't matter what other people rock to.
Yes. I own the monopoly of reactions on YouTube for I'm the CEO, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, okay, I was for for a while. I mean, I don't know about now, because like some person has brought up Crow's culling in a video, and he's bigger than me. It's like because like Faye was messaging me. It was like, haha, look who video I'm in. I'm like, fuck. It's like the Masked Man, if you know who that is. He's pretty large. Talks about like manga and stuff, but it's like, okay, I don't hold the monopoly anymore. I mean, he doesn't do reactions, but he talks about series, you know.
Oh, he talks
like,
about it.
Yeah, you might have more. You might be more better than me now, Masked Man. Like, he definitely. I mean, I respect him. I don't really like watch his content all that much, but yeah. I see it. I still have a monopoly now that I think about it on the reaction part. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Of course.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Faye, get someone to react to it besides me. I don't know. I happen to say like the most heinous stuff about, like, you know, Faye like doing this to make me read this chapter. I keep doing it, bro. I think the last one I did for the most like current chapter, I'm doing like 47 or whatever. I was like, it was some guy with him holding my family hostage, and then if I don't do this chapter, they're all gonna die in a very like incredible accident that he's gonna blame on me, and I'll go to jail forever or something like that. It was like I did it all in like one breath, and I couldn't fucking hold it in. I was just trying to keep the character.
That's so
but, like, yeah, it is. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just a funny thing. Like, it's probably gonna not be funny if someone like takes that out of context, but it's funny to me.
No, one thing about this is just like it's been so funny. It's just like so Storm. I don't think Storm knew about you.
Damn. Okay, Storm.
Beforehand.
No, let me say anything. I was about to go in.
I was about to go in, but like, it is so funny because like before we released episode 1, he was like, "You think Mops is gonna do a reaction?" And I was like, "We might wait a couple weeks for, episode 2." And then you posted it today, and I kid you not, I'm in the middle of watching the episode, and then my phone goes bing, and I look, and I was like, "Oh, it's a Discord message from Storm. It's a YouTube." I was like, "I swear, if this is Moff's reaction." Sure enough, Moff's reaction.
I guess I'm like that, Guess I'm like that.
Like he really he enjoyed it. He thought it was so funny when you were just like, "How fucking tall is he?"
Yes, sir, bro. Like that's the whole ass clip on my Instagram that went stupid.
Oh yeah,
like
no,
that's literally my most viewed reel on Instagram for no reason, bro. It's just me complaining about how tall Dylan is.
You're just like, how tall is he? Why is he this tall?
Exactly. That's literally the whole clip, and it got 17K. I'm like, okay, all right.
I think the funniest thing, and we talked about this too during the is in episode 1. Storm just kept making Dylan taller. In every shot that you could see all of Dylan, he made
in
him
episode
taller.
1 or like prologue.
No, in episode 1.
Yeah, he probably would. Like he would do that shit, bro.
He did it, and it was so funny.
This motherfucker, bro.
Like as you're looking at the chapter, right? He's like not. He didn't do it in the beginning portion, right?
Yeah.
But while it's still Dylan and not Beck, anytime you see the full size of him, right?
Yeah.
He got slightly bigger.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, see
him standing with the guy of commerce on the other side. I was about to say his name.
Yeah, I almost got you to slip up.
Almost. But right, he had him tilt his head up and things. That's fine.
I'm seeing it. Cause it's when he's standing in front of him, when he was just sitting down, he was okay, reasonable that he'd be a little bit taller than this guy when he's sitting on it. All right, he goes down, then he's right up close to the table. He's just barely sitting down. He's literally the same height he would have been when he was standing.
Yeah, no, he's literally when he's sitting down and it's just across from us, just signed on the dotted line. He is the same height as when he was standing behind the chair.
Holy fuck! You bad! Stop!
It was so funny. He had messaged me telling me when he was working on it. He was just like, "I'm gonna push his height. This is the last time we get to see this version of him."
Oh yeah, you're right. I even said we're probably gonna do something about his height every time. Damn, now that you're thinking about it, yeah, it's not gonna happen anymore. That anyways, this monstrosity that he fucking drew, that monstrosity is gone now. It's just gonna be regular old Dylan.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, you gotta give him a gigantification or something, bro. And he's just the same height as when he was in the real world.
We'll see what happens. We'll have to see. Just tell we got a story to tell.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised you didn't make him just a giant baby, bro. If I remember correctly, there was a baby that was born recently. I was 16 pounds. It was wild, bro. I was I thought you were gonna do something like that. I'm
I think our goal with that specific scene in mind was, I think the literal editor's note to...
Don't you do it.
Hold on. The literal editor's note that I sent for that entire bottom panel to Strati was... Oh yeah. It was, make it the cutest shit we've ever seen.
Yeah.
So
and then have him distort and scream, yeah.
That's why he just colored that whole thing, and then I was just dude, So he did all the he's all the little flares, the pink color, right?
And then the what?
Cute, and then just the
fucking
what? It was so good. It's
Yeah.
so good. If this had been voiced if this had been like a voiced anime like episode,
Yeah.
basically right here, that wow was literally him crying as a baby.
Yeah. That's what I
and
thought. Yeah.
and it was so freaking funny. It was
Yeah.
so good.
It's
Well, the
good.
funnier part was like when we were doing the live reading, Dylan was reading the part of Dylan, right?
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sad I wasn't there, but it's like I have to read it myself. Sorry.
You got to read it yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's like
so
I
you
also like didn't I didn't realize you were doing that. 'Cause I think I think somebody told me. I think it was probably Mind Fury. He probably told me about that, like that they were doing a live reading of it. But I mean, it was what it is.
No. I mean, I get it. It's fine. Like we did it just because we were excited about the release and we wanted to kind of share that moment with everybody. I thought it was funny
Yeah.
because they were like, "Oh, you guys doing this every episode?" I was like, "Mm-mm."
No.
I was like, "I don't got time for that." But
Yeah. Makes sense.
But it was super funny because when we got to the baby part, all the dialogue that he has is supposed to sound like regular, Dylan, right?
Yeah.
Because it's still his mind in there. But Dylan starts doing the voice, and he's like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Alright.
Like he's turned into a baby, and I was just like, that's funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. It was just one of those things, but it was just like. Now we had a good time with that. The release was super fun. We played some Gartic Phone afterwards, man. It was.
Oh yeah, like I played Gardy Phone recently.
It was.
On Discord. It was an interesting time.
Oh man, it was good. It was.
None of us
fun.
were nice.
One of the things that that like we were like try to keep PG-13.
Oh yeah,
right?
like do Gardic Phone in my server, not gonna happen. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. But we were like we were like for the release, try to keep PG-13. Like also set.
Yeah.
We were just like try to keep it to I'm the CEO related, and then it really just evolved into Pasta Man and Dylan. Pasta Man being the nickname for Storm.
Ah, I see.
But
Yeah, like if you do Gardic Phone in my server, it's just like the most horrendous thing you could say possible. Really?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Gardic Phone in any server, really.
Yeah.
You think that's it, man. If you're just like we're playing Gardic Phone, that.
Oh yeah, you raps.
Call the bells.
Pack them up.
Right,
Pack them up.
Yeah, that's it. We're done. We're over. We're out. Peace.
It's over, man.
There is no coming back from that one.
It's tough. Shouldn't have done it. It's your fault.
It is just a really fun game, and it was really fun just kind of playing it with the community and having a good time.
Yeah. I probably would have said some diabolical shit. So good thing I wasn't there. Good thing I wasn't there, actually. Whew. Someone would have made me read something if I was there, to be honest, man. Like, I just had that feeling.
There were some wild ones. It was pretty nuts.
Yeah.
But still, it was a good time and had a lot of fun. So.
Yo, who voiced $$ man?
Oh, I did. I did that entire
course.
first part by myself.
I see. Who did the Angel of Death man? You still?
Yeah, it was still me.
Okay. Yeah, someone had to switch it up. No one wanted to participate.
Near the end, we had Storm got to voice Beckett's mom.
Really? Yeah, that's what you give him.
It was it was the funniest thing. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
I mean, I know I would have voiced something. I don't care. I'd voice something. I mean, I just thought like I know me and my friend we're reading like a manga called The Fable together. So we're just like I get this character, he gets that character, so that's what we're doing. So it's pretty fun though. I mean, everyone else is too scared to read anything else when we're reading it. So it's like it's just us two, fucking scary motherfuckers, bro.
I mean, like basically Dylan got pressured into doing it because he was just
Peer
like,
pressure.
he was
Peer
like,
pressure.
no, I don't-"
Yeah. C.E.O.
So,
contributes to peer pressure.
but I'm sitting there. Well, no, it wasn't me because I kept going. I was sitting there. I was like, if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't have to do it. If he's not comfortable, it's fine.
But
And
in
at
your
first
head,
people
it's
were
like,
okay.
yeah,
But
do it,
everyone
Dylan.
was-
Do it, Dylan. Do it, Dylan. Do it.
Well, not to say that I didn't want Dylan to do it because I thought it'd be funny, but like one of my things is like, you don't want to pressure someone into doing something like that.
True.
And so, but eventually he was just like, all right, fine, I'll do it. And I think he had a good time. I think it was fun. Like, my thing was, it doesn't have to be, sound like some super professional production. It was just
Yeah.
all of us getting together, having a good time, and wanting to hear Dylan say, "I am the CEO," just
Yep.
out loud. I think that
Yep.
was the whole idea of why everyone was
Someone should have recorded that whole event, bro. Someone should have had it, bro.
You know what's funny? It was recorded.
Where is it at? Where is it at? Drop it. Come on. Drop it. I'm trying to see it. All of it. I feel.
Can't hold.
Yeah.
You're just like you can't hold anything back from me. I'll know if you cut something.
I will see it. I'll see the milliseconds you cut from this, bro. I want everything. I want to see everything. So drop it. Send it to me.
All you are right now is just gimme.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's the point. Hand it over. That's it.
But no, it was a fun event. We had a good time. I look forward to being able to do more stuff like that.
Hey, that would be pretty cool. So I'm reading some of the series. I wouldn't be able to appear, unfortunately.
You're just sitting there, just like, why would you do this to me?
Yeah, everyone who doesn't give a fuck's like, damn, I don't care. Nah. Everyone's clearly like, damn, Moss won't participate next time. Oh man, I was waiting for it. No one cares. Oh man, this one random reactor on YouTube isn't participating, bro.
This one random reactor.
Yeah.
How dare he say he's a fan and not participate?
Yeah, like the one soloing the voice me reactions on YouTube, give or take. I don't know. I need to look it up. But like, I am technically at the point for a while.
Point, I think you are currently. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I don't think anyone else is doing Crow, obviously. I searched it up. I think no one else is doing Crow right now. Yeah, it's just me.
There used to be people who are reacting to God Game, but I haven't seen them react in a long time.
Oh, we can check that shit right now. God Game reaction. God of War. God of War.
Yeah, I think there was what, Third Eye Blind was doing it at one point.
Okay.
But I haven't seen.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the Otaku Fix did it a while ago as well.
Oh yeah. I think they stopped doing it though. I think they had made an announcement.
Yeah.
Saying they were stopping.
Yeah, there was like I think 1 year ago. That was the last one I see. Interesting. Well, it is what it is. Well,
yeah, you corner the market.
Yeah. Contend. This is illegal if I have a monopoly. Please, someone react. Well, I mean, hey, if they don't, they don't. It is what it is.
They're just missing out on good content. What can I say?
I mean, like, hey, I came here from Thrash off of Instagram Reel, bro. I just need to tell people to check them out. It's not that hard, like that.
Gross. Thrash.
Yeah, gross. Thrash.
Oh, Thrash.
Of course you have something to say about Thrash. Like,
exactly.
Like, look at this hater right here, man. Look at this hater.
Look. Everyone praises Thrash.
Because
he needs
fiction. It's peak fiction. Okay, it's peak fiction.
He needs
Mind Fury is the goal. Ah. Yeah. Nah, if anything, it would be Brandon is the goal. Ah, like there we go. That's what it would be. That's technically what it would be. That is Mind Fury.
Mind Fury.
Mind, yeah.
By the way, Mind, I love you. I'm sorry.
No, he doesn't. He's lying. Yeah, got him.
Got him.
Yeah, he's done for. Yeah, wrap it up, Shiro. Wrap it up. It's over. Get out of here.
Cancel.
You're
Shiro.
done. You're done. I have you in
You're
420k, 420p. I have you in 420p. You're over.
I have you in 420k. Oh
Yeah.
my.
I'm literally recording off some fucking alien technology right now. I got you.
No, that's so funny.
I have you done. Your career's over. You know, Mind Fury is not gonna take this disrespect anymore.
You know, the thing is, like, I don't think I could actually take Mind Fury
In a fight?
No, definitely not. No.
In drama?
I could. Me if Mind was just like, okay, that's it, we throwing down, I'd be like,
Mind Fury.
nope.
Mind Fury versus Shiro.
Creator
Boxing match.
clash.
Boxing match.
Yep.
Boxing match. I'd watch it. I'd pay for view that shit.
Little did you know, me and him are in creator clash.
Little did he know. I'm not funding. I'm broke.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'd see it.
Look,
I'd watch that
Fury,
fight.
If Mind Fury's down, man. Mind Fury's down. We'll make a pay-per-view fight between me and him.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that. Yeah, Mind Fury. Are you fine with beating up Shiro on live on TV?
Look, you can get me back for all the heinous things I've said about your series.
This is what you get for making fun of trash. Yeah.
As he just starts kicking me, and I'm just like, I didn't
This
mean
was supposed
it.
to be boxing.
Why did this turn into a beatdown?
This isn't
stop
MMA.
him. Ref, stop him. Nah. Why won't you stop him?
This is what you get for thrash.
I like thrash. No!
I'll be the clearly unbiased 100% referee, you know. Once Mind Fury just like knocks you out on the ground, he's gonna bang, bang, bang. Everyone's gonna like, ref, ring the bell. No.
His ass ain't been beat enough yet.
Yeah, you know what? I'm getting in it too, bro. I'm beating it up too.
I'm going in too.
Hold on, back up. It's my turn.
You just hear me crying in the background.
And then everyone comes in dog piles, bro. And the fight. That's funny. Shit.
But yeah, no, like I've seen Mind. No.
Why
No.
not? Is he brolic?
He's that boy. That boy. He terrified. Like the other day, he was on like he was doing an Instagram live, and like him and this one dude, they're just kind of yelling at each other. And I was like, I'm scared. I was like,
Nice.
I don't know what's about to happen. I'm scared. What you see? Yep, I'm out. Peace. Adios. Later, man. Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah. That's funny.
I was just like this. If I ever fought Mind, then well, you see, dead.
I'm messaging him right now saying he'd beat him in a fight. Yo,
What?
Hero said he beat you in a fight.
You know when you drop this, he definitely gonna know you lying, right?
Hey, but that's not today, ain't it?
Oh no!
He talking mad crazy right now.
You know he's gonna send me a message and be like, "What the hell is happening?" And I'll be like, "I told him you could beat me in a fight, and he's just trying to start shit."
He said he'd give you the 1-2 knockout. Man, all right, that's fun. I'm still sending this though. 1-2 knockout.
Oh,
Yes, beef. That isn't beef. You know who I have beef with?
oh no.
Storm. Fuck. Nah, I'm just, you don't know. No. That's funny. If I actually, had, I probably wouldn't have beef with anybody. But Jim, stop with that old English shit, please. That hurt reading. Please, you motherfucker. I read Heaven's Tusker once, and I already want to die.
Oh, I didn't.
The old English hurts. Damn.
Heaven's Tusker is not one that I've actually read.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just old English. No, nope.
Well, I'm not. Like, I just haven't read it. Like,
Wow. So okay,
there are a
Jim.
lot
He
of
also hates Heaven's Tusker, bro.
Jeez.
Come on, man. You hear this guy? He don't like you. You don't like your series. You should probably have boxing. You should box him.
Why do you want me to fight everyone so badly?
I mean, I don't know if he can legally fight you. I think he's like 17. So.
Oh, how dare you? Trying to set up a fight with a minor.
I mean, if it's under contract, probably.
I you know what, good sir, I am appalled by.
Nah, you know who should fight you? Jugo, where you at? Jugo, he's talking hella crazy. I'm messaging him, bro. I'm messaging
talking crazy.
him.
He said he doesn't like. He said he hates. Devil up.
I accidentally misspelled your name to Shitto, so I'm just gonna continue with it.
I hate you.
I'm misspelling everything. Can beat you up.
Dylan Tolano.
You.
What?
You can beat yourself up.
You know what? To be fair, I'll be perfectly honest. I'd probably lose to myself here.
I mean, you'd probably lose to my Dylan drawing. Let's be honest.
That
thing's god tier.
100%. So true.
Look at him, bro. He going crazy. He be dripping and shit.
Look, I don't even need to look. I already know.
Nah, I'm telling everybody that's looking at the video. Nah, I just have it up on OBS. Yeah, you can look at this perfection. Yes, sir.
Just look at this. It's so beautiful.
Sir, bro, that's the background now of the video. I should have put it a while ago. Nah, you changed from, I think it was fucking Kung Fu Panda to this. Let's go. Yes, the legendary fucking Dylan player. I don't know.
The legendary.
The legend. Yeah, the legendary. Yeah, that's where we're going. Legendary. Dylan the. Somebody that beat a lot of people up. Yeah.
The legendary Dylan that beat the crap out of a bunch of people. Yeah.
Yeah. That's who it is. Unbeatable. Literally. I literally just made the most unbeatable character possible, bro. You got me fucked up. No one's beating this motherfucker. Literally unkillable, unmurderable. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. See, yeah, all those like little blue, purple like little lines. Yeah, that's his like awesomeness, I guess. Yeah. Can't even beat him. Sad. My Dylan beats your Dylan. It is what it is. Sorry.
I mean, who can argue with an argument like that?
Exactly, bro. You can't debate against it. It is what it is. Over. Sorry. But nah, it's fun. I'm never gonna delete this picture. I'm never gonna delete this. It's too funny, man. Like, I didn't even have a fucking flesh color fucking in MS Paint. I didn't even have a flesh color.
Jeez.
It's literally just Patrick Star Pink, like I said in the fucking video. I don't know, man. I just went in, bro. I guess I just made like the best art of 2023, hands down.
Yeah, it's hard to argue.
Yeah, of course. I keep telling everybody I'm not an artist, bro. I don't know.
No, I think you've been lying to people this whole time.
Yeah, I know, man. I think I've been suppressing my artistic skills, you know, for too long. It just all came out in this fucking, you know, picture here.
Yeah.
And it kind of fucked people up, you know.
Yeah,
It
power
alone
that can never be replicated.
Yeah, this is never gonna, this ain't never coming back. I'm not drawing again because that did too much damage. My interior replied said like in a fist fight. And I'm gonna reply, yes. Yes.
Man, I can't wait for him to know that you lying liar.
I'm gonna say whatever Shiro say a lie.
Whatever. No, don't believe him. He lying to you. I wouldn't lie to you, but he lied to
you. Promise it's not. It's just not jokes.
Just ruining my reputation.
I don't know if he's even played a sport in his life. Damn.
Well, who, me?
Yeah.
I used to play football.
Oof. I don't know. He's kind of roasting you right now.
How could he?
He said I'm at least athletic enough to fight.
How did? I guess it's time. I guess it's time.
I guess it's time to put him down with these 1-2s.
I sat here and was just like, nah, man, I don't think I'd fight him.
He said he might have some C.E.O. no jutsu on him. That's funny. Oh man, I guess it's time for you to go beat him up.
When I'm done with him,
no one's gonna
teeths.
No. He ain't
gonna have no more teeths.
Exactly. Exactly.
And, you heard it here, folks. The first Voice Me Creator Clash coming.
Never. Because you're never gonna see it because it's beyond space and time.
January 31st, 1985.
Exactly. You have to go back in time to see it. Sorry.
It
already happened. Sorry.
And even I don't remember how it went.
Yeah, no one remembers. It was such a phenomena that even like the gods decided not to replicate images that. Yeah.
Look, you know the anime Record of Ragnarok?
Yes.
Yeah. It was that. That's actually historical to the Voice Me Creator Clash.
Yeah. It's just that we have no recollection of it because they all decided to get rid of our memories.
Yeah. So you know, in order to protect our identities, they changed all the character names. Yeah.
Even though like I wasn't born yet, I just know of the events, not of the victor and the loser.
Oh, I mean, Mind Fury beat my ass. No, I mean, what?
The tens of hundreds of years old lost the time secret.
just blabbed out. Yeah.
Can't do that. That is against the laws of everything.
I had to make sure people. I had to make sure people feared him.
Feared him. Yeah. But all right. That was a good chat, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's always fun chatting with you.
Yeah, I need to do more interviews, bro. I've been slacking, no cap.
Yeah, lately I've just been seeing you reading all that stuff on VoiceMe.
Yeah, that's so fucking bad, you know.
Reading all those series on VoiceMe and doing reaction videos.
Yeah, it's
Jeez,
fucking.
man.
Man, I've been fucking. So I'm fucking stopping on the real content, you know. Fuck.
You're just slacking completely.
100%, 100%. You know, all those like double uploads a day. What the fuck are those, man? Get to the talking. Yeah. Get to the talking. Damn.
But no, all jokes aside, I think like I watch your videos when I have a chance.
And I appreciate that. I have been a little bit slacking on some of the voice me content. I will be getting back to that. I've reacted to the Thrash, the Crow's Calling chapters. I just need to upload those. You know, I got it. I got it, you know.
Oh good, your family's safe.
Yeah. Hopefully until he drops 48 and for 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck you too, Faye. And Mind Fury, he still said he beat your ass. He just texted to me, so you should probably get his ass.
I did not. What?
Nah, bro. I don't have questionably doctored images at all. It's 100%. It's 100%.
I don't have these questionably doctored images.
Yeah, I don't know why he spelled it like I capital D B3 T.
Oh, jeez.
Those ransom note messages. I don't know why he spelled it like that, but he did. But yeah, man, I've had this is a good fun video, man. Been a minute.
Yeah, we'll have to try to do it again sometime.
Yeah, I need to get mine back in here so we can, address the fight beating up of him by you.
Oh yeah, of course,
situation,
yeah. Yeah, we gotta work this out. Like,
yeah, how about we get just both of you up here next time so you can just settle your differences.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good video. You two just be like, I'll beat your ass.
Oh no, man. You know what? You're right. Me and
with mine.
There's beef. We gotta end the beef.
Yeah, you need to stop this at all costs, bro. Getting dangerous. People's lives are at stake now.
They're at.
No one's safe anymore, bro. You gotta stop it. All right, Mind Fury. Next time we get you and C.E.O on here to settle your differences. He's talking hella crazy. You should get him to stop. So, yeah. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I hopefully do not want to see bloodshed on my channel.
It's okay. We'll just play rock paper scissors.
Rock paper scissors, yeah. And then 1v1 on Call of Duty, you know.
Yeah.
To settle your differences, 1v1 on Call of Duty, yeah. That would be fun. No, I doubt we're gonna make that. But yeah, man. I guess we can wrap it up here. And go read I Am the CEO, so it can become an original as well as Bloody Luck. Thank you. Have a good nice day. Yeah, definitely need to read that. Go get that stuff up. Run them numbers up, buddies. Or support the boys. Support. Yeah, support C.E.O. I was about to say something crazy. Never mind. I was about to just ruin any chances of interviewing with somebody.
Oh no.
No, I mean obviously it was a joke, but
yeah.
But yes, fuck Faye. End of video.